Okay, this is a quick little test. I figured I'd do it out of Phoenix Sky Harbor. This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So I'm at runway 8 at Phoenix Sky Harbor. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery, but I have added the if you look here in Orbix, I have Microsoft Flight Simulator, my products. These are the airports I have purchased so far through Orbix. So this is Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport 140 through Orbix. I'm not sure who the actual, if it's Orbix or if it's this BM World AM Sim product. You know, some of these are, you know, different vendors, like Field Air is LaGuardia, Burbank was, I think it was someone else, I don't really see here. Palm Springs is AXO. You know, I don't know some of these vendors, but in any event, I loaded Phoenix Sky Harbor. I also have Las Vegas Airport and City Scenery, which is where my route is today, and that's from Fly Tampa. So I've already been in there in a previous video, but and it looks great. But this is Phoenix Sky Harbor from Orbix. So that's that. That's where we're in. And I thought what I would do here, I wanted to try the auto throttle again. So I have everything loaded in the FMS. I've got my route in there. You can see we're going to be taking off and doing a climbing out, left turn over to, from Sparky over to Goli. This is the Zephyr 2 departure at runway 8. And so I've got, right now I've got heading select in. I've got initial altitude 10,000 is fine. We're going to go up to 22,000. I won't do the whole flight on video, but I just wanted to do the takeoff with the throttle management. So I have flaps at 5. The trim is set, and this is, you can see on the trim indicator over here, pretty close to 536, and it, you know, matches pretty close on my throttle clicker. Flaps are at 5. Auto brake RTO. Now we're going to observe what happens with the auto throttle. I have right now in my sim, right, wrong, or otherwise, I have the Pro Sim throttle quadrant settings checked to non-motorized throttle quadrant because I'm not running motors right now. And I've got it checked for overriding the arm, which I believe is what allows me to move the throttle levers even once I'm armed. So throttle, auto throttle is armed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start raising the throttle levers, and we'll see what happens with the tick marks and so on and so forth here on the engine gauges, and then what happens once I engage auto throttle. So I'm going to go ahead and run the throttles up here. Run them up to like 45% manually. And you can see those green tick marks are following the levers. It looks like pretty good. So if I back it off, that's the lever position. And the engines will stabilize back to it. Back up to 45. And then you can see I'm in arm mode here on the auto throttle. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off the brakes. I'm going to start a roll, release the brakes, and I'm going to go ahead and click the auto throttle on, and we'll see what happens here. Now it looks like the yellow tick marks are staying where the throttle lever handles are. The engines have gone up to max. I'm rolling down the runway and I'm just kind of observing. Yeah, I'm off the ground. Rotate.
Traffic.
Trimming a little bit here.
Traffic.
Raising the gear. Beautiful scenery. Sorry I didn't pan over to the airport, but this is Phoenix area. And I am going to engage the autopilot, and I am going to go to LNAV and VNAV. I've got the dot, like you said, Mike, and VNAV. Got VNAV speed, LNAV, and climb. So the throttles are sitting up there. Now if I move the levers, I'm going to move them up to kind of match. I'm going to see if those yellow tick marks follow. And here I'm moving the levers up. And to me those two yellow tick marks there should move up and follow where the physical levers are, but they're not doing that. And I'm still on the auto throttle. We are in a, I better get my flaps up. We are commanded on the climb. Here comes the first turn. A little bit of lookout at the scenery here. Phoenix area. Doing a climbing left turn out here. This is live weather. Give you an idea. Climbing nicely. I've been just cleared all the way up to 22,000, so I'm going to plug this to 22. And again, those yellow tick marks are not moving. Okay, now it's 9,000 at goalie, so it looks like it's commanding me to 9,000 on the VNAV path. There was a little right turn there for some reason. I don't know what just happened there. That was kind of odd. But there is the Phoenix area at Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Throttles are back now, and again, my lever positions pull forward. I'm going to pull them back a little bit. Now what I would like to be doing is having those yellow tick marks follow my physical handles, so I could set the physical handles to match up to where the actual engines are right now, the N1s, but that's not working. So that's the way I think it should be working, but it's not. Wait till we get here to goalie. I want to see how this VNAV works. getting no jitters. 4K, everything's running great. Okay, now it's past goalie and commanding a climb. Jolar. So that's good. Again, you can see the throttle is going to climb all the way up full power there, auto throttle. But again, the lever positions are not moving at all, so that's disappointing. You have the dot in the IAS. Going up on Jolar, making a turn. Airport down there. We are climbing. Change if I move the levers, if I pull them back or push them forward, no change there. Not set my still running a software overhead here right now because I don't have my other one up and running yet. I'm looking for my mouse here. There's my mouse. I did not set my altitude here.
Climbing through transition altitude.
22,000 feet. Shame on me. Okay, let's look up Las Vegas, KLAS. 2,000 feet, pattern altitude 3,000 feet, so let's get that changed. 3,100, or 2,100 I mean. 2,200 is good. Yeah, past transition altitude, let's go to standard. And throttles are coming back as I hit 22,000 feet here, leveling off. I just switched to the cruise page. Good. We are 11 miles from Zephyr. And leveled off. There's the MCP. And again, throttle levers are full forward right now physically, but those little yellow ticks are still showing where they were when I took off. So I can pull the throttle levers back a little bit, but yeah, ideally I would be moving the levers to position the yellow tick marks to match the engines, and that's not working. So I'm going to let this thing just cruise along now. I'm going to end the video, and I'll finish the flight into Vegas later when it gets closer, but I will not video it. So primarily for Mike and Fred, but I may post it publicly. So very cool. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Most things working really good right now. Radios are all set up. As you can see, my overhead is not filled out right now. I'm getting ready to rewire all that. Have a good day.